Welcome to the session on data collection. In this unit, we'll be looking at key concepts through review exercises. The objectives for this session are to review previous topics through exercises, namely, find the mean, median, mode, and range of a set of data, critically evaluate a questionnaire and improve upon it, and interpret frequency tables. Pause the video and have a go at these review exercises. When you are ready to view the solutions, press play. Before we move on to the first exercise, let's take a quick look at summary statistics. The mean. This is the sum of the observations divided by the number of observations. The median. This is the value in the middle of an ordered data set. The mode. This is the data value result that occurs most often. And the range. This is the difference between the minimum and maximum values. Let's now take a look at review exercise 1A. We are required to find the mean, median, mode, and range of the following data set, given on your screen. So let's solve this. The mean is equal to the sum of all of these values divided by the number of data items in the set, which in this case is equal to 7. And therefore the mean, once calculated, is equal to 10.71. The median. The data is in order, so we leave that as it is. There are 7 values. Therefore, the middle value is at the position 7 plus 1 divided by 2. So we are looking at the 4th value, which is 11. Therefore, the median is 11. And now for the mode. This is the most frequently occurring data item, which is of course 8 in this example. So the mode is equal to 8. And the range is the maximum, which is 15, minus the minimum, which is 8. And of course, 15 minus 8 is equal to 7. And now for review exercise 1B. We are required to find the mean, median, mode, and range of the following data set, given on your screen. So let's solve this. The mean equals the sum of all these values, as shown, divided by 9, which is the number of items in the data set. And calculating this gives us mean equals 19.78. And now for the median. Put the data set in order first, as shown. There are 9 values altogether. The middle value is at position 9 plus 1 divided by 2, which is equal to 5. 19 is the 5th data value in the data set. Therefore, the median is 19. And now for the mode. We're looking for the data result which occurs the most often, and clearly this is 22. So the mode is equal to 22. And finally the range. This is the maximum, which is 25, minus the minimum, which is 15. And this is equal to 10. And now for review exercise 2. The following question is from a questionnaire surveying family trends. It says, how many siblings do you have? 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and 3 to 4. Give 2 criticisms of this question and write an improved version of it. So let's solve this. Let's now take a look at the problems. Notice that the categories are overlapping. So 1 belongs to 2 categories, and so does 2, and so does 3. So for example, if someone has 1 sibling, do they tick category 1 or category 2? Also, what about if someone has more than 4 siblings? What would they tick then? Here's an improved version of the question. How many siblings do you have? 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4 or more? Now let's have a go at review exercise 3. Sarah records the number of extracurricular activities each student in her year is taking part in. Results are given in the table shown on your screen. In Part A, you are required to find the number of students who do 3 activities. So let's solve Part A. In our table, we have 2 columns. X for the number of activities, and F, the frequency, for the number of students doing that particular number of activities. So when X equals 3, the frequency is 39. And therefore, the number of students who do 3 activities is 39. And now for Part B. We are required to find the number of activities taken by the smallest number of students. The smallest value in the column labelled F is 3. Therefore, the number of activities taken by the smallest number of students is 4 or more activities. And now for Part C. We are required to find the number of activities taken by the largest number of students. The largest number of students is 88. And therefore, the number of activities taken by the largest number of students is 2 activities. And finally, for Part D, we are required to find the total number of students. Here we simply add all the frequencies together, as shown, to give 184. Here's a summary of the results. This brings us to the end of this session. If you have understood its contents, you should be able to find the mean, median, mode and range of a set of data, critically evaluate a questionnaire and improve upon it, and interpret frequency tables. Thank you very much for listening.